Hello! Uh, First off, let me preface this by saying that both of the cats are sitting right there on the windowsill, so I apologize if they jump on the table and shake the table a little bit. Hopefully they will be okay just sitting there while I'm recording. Anyway, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I posted something sort of cryptic earlier today, which is Friday, June 26th, about quitting my job, and said that I would record a video to explain what that meant. So, some things have been in the works which I couldn't tell you guys about um, because I hadn't quit my job yet. I hadn't told them yet, and it was kind of important that they know, and then I not just go blabbing it all over the internet first. So, what has happened, and there is a cat right there. What has happened is that Wesley has been accepted to school, to grad school in Virginia. So we are going to be packing up and moving at the end of July from Wisconsin to Virginia, taking one car with us. That's the plan, is we're taking one car. Everything has to fit in one car, and there's a cat right there. That's the tiny cat. Everything has to fit in one car, and we're just going to pick up and go to Virginia and kind of start a new life there, which is very exciting. So that's kind of why, it's been kind of radio silence here for about a week now or so, is kind of since we found out, we have not had a lot of time. I mean, right now we have about a month left until we are going to be leaving, and I still don't have a job in Virginia because we've really only had like 6 weeks notice or so. So I've been applying for jobs, trying to get a job in Virginia. And we don't have an apartment yet there, although we've, again, been emailing people looking for stuff. It's hard to find something that will let us kind of get everything sorted out without being there, because we really can't afford, both time and financially, to fly out to Virginia ahead of time, find an apartment. So if we can't find something ahead of time, we'll just go out there and find whatever we can. So I'm not super concerned about that. I know that that's possible. It's not impossible to do that. Hey, cat. No. So yeah, so we're just gonna take everything, start new out there. And today, Friday, June 26th, we both quit our job because we work at the same place. So we told them that we were quitting, and we're done there on the 23rd of July, which is, about 4 weeks away. So that's kind of really exciting, because 4 weeks seems like a really long time, but it totally won't be. I know that's for sure. So, especially now with everything that has to get done, because even though we've been minimizing the amount of stuff we still have a lot of stuff here in the apartment. Like, this closet behind me is full of stuff that needs to get put into storage somewhere else, probably at our parents' place. Seriously, tiny cat? Seriously? What are you doing? What? How rude. Just lick yourself wherever. Seriously, dude. Anyway, we still have a whole closet full of stuff. We still have a bunch of stuff that needs to get taken to Goodwill. I don't think I've recorded since this happened, but on the topic of, getting rid of stuff, bye, tiny cat. For Father's Day weekend, we went over to see my father, and that's the house that I grew up in, and one of the bedrooms has been used for storage. One of the bedrooms has, oh my goodness, one of the bedrooms has been used for storage, and it turns out I have had stuff there that I guess I didn't pack up before I went to undergrad, so bye, fat cat. So there's stuff there that was from when I was in high school, like that my dad just put in tubs and put in this room. And I mean, there's stuff for both my brothers there too, so it's not just my stuff. But anyway, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sort through this stuff. It's about time. I should just sort through it. I haven't seen most of it in years, so it'll make it really easy to decide whether I want to keep it or not. And I thought it was just maybe a couple of bins. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be super quick and easy, but like, no, it was like 20 bins full of stuff. And so we had, my older brother's PT Cruiser is here, so I borrowed his PT Cruiser to take stuff to Goodwill. We crammed the back of that thing full of stuff to take to Goodwill, and we had at least that much stuff that went just out in the garbage that wasn't even good for anything. So it went out in the garbage or recycling, depending on what it was. So, I mean, there was so much stuff. I took it from probably about 20 tubs down to like 2 or 3. So it was crazy. So, and Wes then did the same thing the next day at his parents' place. He cleaned up his bedroom that had been his bedroom for a long time so that it could be used as a guest room. So we've been making super great progress. And again, now, now that we kind of know we're going to be leaving, it's really go time to get rid of stuff in our apartment currently, to because all we have is the back seat and the trunk of one car. So it's going to be super duper minimalist moving. Um, but that's okay. It's kind of exciting. It'll be an adventure. The whole thing's going to be an adventure because I've never been to Virginia before. I've been to Philadelphia for like a day, and then drove back from Philadelphia to Minneapolis. So I kind of know a little bit of like what the drive is going to be like going out there, although I think we're going to take a different route. But so I know a little bit about that. But like, I mean, I keep forgetting that Virginia is in the South. Like Virginia is the South. So I got a call the other day from someone about an apartment there, and I was not expecting her to have a Southern accent, so it kind of was like, whoa. So that'll be interesting. It'll just, neither of us has really been too much out east or out, down south. So it'll be fun and interesting. And if it turns out we totally hate it, it's only for 2 years. If it turns out we totally love it, we could stay longer. But I'm super excited. I think it'll be a fun adventure. I'm excited to, be doing something different. I don't hate the job that I work right now, but it's not my favorite. I don't know that I'd want to make a career out of it. So it's a good chance to kind of do something different now for a while and kind of figure out what else I want to do, explore some other options, especially since I know it's pretty short term. I don't necessarily have to get something that will become a career. It'd be great to get something that would be a good leaping off point for a career, but Anyway, so what does that mean for the blog? Because the month of July is going to be pretty hectic for me, I don't know that I'll be posting too much, but I don't want to like totally not post anything for a month. So what I'm doing is to make sure that there's at least some kind of content posted regularly. I'm taking a page from Pentulant, and I'll link her blog down below, Christine at Pentulant. She, this year, has been posting a swab every single day, like one swab a day, every day. And so I'm going to be doing that with just some inks that I have here. So I will have, it'll be, swab of the ink, the name of the ink, written in the ink, of course, and then just a like super fast 1 to 5 star rating. And it's not a review really, it's meant to just be a rating based on like, looking at this color, do I want to use it? So I'll explain a little bit more about that in an actual blog post before I start posting those. But I have 36 swabs, so I figure I will start posting those on July 1st. And that way it'll be 36 swabs to take us all the way through the month of July, and then a couple to go into August as I kind of get settled in our new place and we're traveling as well. So those will post, I'll schedule them ahead of time, so those will post for sure every single day. And I will, of course, be trying to do other content during that time, but I mostly wanted to make sure that if I'm just totally swamped with moving and finding a job and everything, the blog doesn't just sit idle for, a month or a month and a half while we're kind of dealing with all of this. I'm also planning on doing One Book July, which is, for those of you who are like in the planner community, which maybe none of you are, but One Book July is something that was started last year by Carrie Harling and Romany and Vicky B. And I can link I will link to their videos explaining what One Book July is down below in the description. But it's basically, for people in the planner community, it's easy to kind of jump from book to book to book to book, trying to find like the perfect system. So the challenge is One Book July, you pick one book and I think one pen, and that's what you use for an entire month. And that's it. You can only use one thing. You can't, so the idea is to kind of condense and simplify. So I'm going to be doing that because I think if I try to switch it up too much or anything, especially with trying to plan a move, I need everything in one spot. I need to make sure that I can look through my notebook and say, oh yeah, that's right, that's the number that I called the other day, or that's this, or these are, there's the hotel confirmation that I wrote down a week ago. So I need to have all of that in one place. So I'm going to be doing that, and I might post a little bit about that if it seems like there's interest in it. I'm going to be using a Hobonichi Avec as my one book. Because I ordered a Hobonichi Avec for the second half of 2015. I got it about a week or so ago. I can't start it till July 1st, but I'm going to be using that and probably a Lamy Safari. I haven't quite picked my pen yet, but I'm not too concerned about the pen. That's kind of, I don't really care about that. It doesn't mean anything to me, so I don't really know that I will stick to one pen, but one book is going to be important. If people are interested, I could definitely do a quick video on the differences between, or a comparison between the Hobonichi Avec and the regular Hobonichi, because I have the, conveniently right here, I have the 2015 regular Japanese version, and then of course the Avec is the Japanese version as well. So I could really easily compare them pretty directly if people are interested in that. I don't think, I wouldn't do a blog post about it, it'd be better to do probably as a video. So I could quickly record that this weekend, and that would, I think, still give people time to order the Avec and not miss out on too much use of it, since it ships, I think mine took maybe a week to get here from Japan. Wesley also ordered a Hobonichi Cousin, so we will have that soon as well, so I could do a comparison between all three, although the Avec I have is the A6 size. But anyway, I could do that if people are interested, so if you're interested, let me know in the comments. What else? So yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be trying to post things, but who knows. I might post a little bit, since this is kind of a personal blog and channel a little bit as well. I might actually post them on my other, more personal YouTube channel. But anyway, I would maybe be willing to post some stuff about moving, kind of like making such a drastic move, and not taking very much stuff with you, kind of how we are sorting through our stuff, how we're deciding what gets brought, what doesn't get brought, kind of the move itself, like getting in the car and driving halfway across the country. I think that would be interesting. I think it would be kind of a fun thing to document. So I'll probably do that, but that won't be until later in the month, until, you know, when the move is actually imminent. So yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of exciting. It's really exciting, especially because a friend of ours, he just got a new job as well, in Rockford, Illinois. He's gonna be living in Beloit, which is like on the border between Wisconsin and Illinois. So that's super exciting. So, you know, he's gonna be leaving next Thursday. I think he's moving down there, and then we're gonna be moving at the end of the month. So, so it's a really exciting time for us, time for a lot of change, stuff like that. So, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be really good. The kitties are gonna be leaving soon. They are going to be picked back up by their proper cat mama at the end of July when she gets back from Rome. So that will be good because because they're not ours. They weren't ever supposed to be ours permanently. We were just fostering them for the first half of the year. So it'll be good, and that way we don't have to worry about moving them or anything like that. I will miss them, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to have to deal with pets during a move like this. And I think it would be stressful to have pets along, trying to settle into a new life and all of that, and just having a lot of uncertainty. I wouldn't want the uncertainty of tiny animals that I also have to take care of. So I think it's good that they are going to be leaving. I will be a little bit sad because I may never see them again, but that's how it goes. Maybe we'll get another pet eventually. Maybe not. Probably not while we're in Richmond because, like I said, it's not a long-term thing. So then we'd have to move again. So we'll probably wait till after that. But yeah, the kitties are going to be leaving. Yeah, lots of change. So it'll be exciting. It's a good time. I really think that's all that I have. I feel like I've been rambling anyway. So I'm sorry that I don't have anything pen or paper related. I will try and get some stuff recorded soon. Like I said, this weekend I can definitely record a comparison between the Hobonichi Avec and the regular one because I think a lot of people would be interested in seeing that. I had looked it up and I only found like 1 or 2 videos. So although I think maybe that's because not a lot of people had the Avec, because I don't know if this was the first year that it was available. I know this is the first year that you could order the second half of the year by itself. So it's kind of a new thing, I think. So since I have one, yeah, I'd love to do a comparison of the two. I had recorded a review of my Tactile Turn mover, but I gave some kind of incorrect information in it, so I think I want to re-record that video and do a little bit better job. So maybe I can try and get that done this weekend as well, or next week. And I'm actually going to be doing some studying for some stuff that's kind of down the line, which means using more pens and more inks to take notes. So hopefully that means that I will cycle through inks a little bit faster, and that means more ink reviews, because when I ink up my pen with a new ink, it's not hard to then do an ink review. It's the, cleaning it and getting it ready for no good reason other than to do an ink review. That's what makes it kind of hard. So who knows? Maybe this next month, maybe this next month we'll see a boom in my posts, and maybe it'll see nothing. So if you see not a whole lot from me, don't worry, I'm not dead. I'm still here. I'm trying to pack up my entire life to move. So, yeah. If any of you are from Richmond and want to give me some pointers, did I say it was Richmond, Virginia? It is Richmond, Virginia. I think I might not have mentioned that before. Richmond, Virginia. If any of you guys are from Richmond, Virginia and want to give me some pointers or, some tips or, cool hip places to go, let me know. I'd love to know that kind of stuff. If any of you have made big moves like this and you have any tips or tricks, let me know. Yeah, anything like that? Any places that would be cool to stop along the way? I mean, we're both not trying to do it as fast as we can. We think we're probably going to take 3 days to make the trip, but we're also not really it's not going to be a funsy road trip either. But if you have cool places to stop, I'd love to hear them. So yeah, that's all I got for today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.